Alright, I'm going to check my audio really quick, get a post up. Try and get the chat functional again. For those who don't know, I'm working night hours, so if it ever feels like I am a little sleepy, or if my hours seem weird to you, that's why. It's because I'm working at night. So, give me 1 second. I see there was one person who popped in. We have a lot of games. I have the list up right over here. We had one person submit their game through the comments, and that's fine. You know, it's definitely more difficult for me to keep track of. I highly recommend, if you're going to submit, do it through the link that I give to you guys. And if the link isn't there, then I'll try and remind people as they post. All right, cool. I've now got the stream thing up. The dashboard's working. I can start playing. So, the first game, I'm just going to get this one out of the way. This is Legends of Block by Sagar. I'm going to screw this up, I'm sorry. Sagar Patel 25700. Okay. Game rules, download the game. Is this a compo? Yeah, this is compo. Cool. Let's give that a download. I guess this is a Unity game. I think so with that file size. I think it's a small Unity game. So I'll give the same spiel. I give this spiel every single stream. I've now done it at least a dozen times, if not more. If you're going to use Unity, which is a great platform, which is what I use it to its chief advantage. It has some serious advantages over other platforms, but they're not ones that people think of when they first start out with Unity. You're able to publish to every platform with very little effort, and I highly recommend you do that. You know, the thing with that is you should have a WebGL build, especially for smaller games. They really do increase the amount of traffic that you get. More eyeballs in your game, more people commenting. So, that's my spiel. We're going to play Legends of Blocks. Game rules. Kill all blocky. Space to jump. Left, right, low. Oh my god. Okay. I'll need to see how these controls play. That's a lot of controls. Okay, I understand. Those are really good sound effects. Weird, my bullets aren't working. I didn't know there was ammo. I would have been... Oh my god. How do I get ammo back? Let me turn the sound down. The sound is really good, but how do I get ammo back? Alright, I think that was it. Whoa, what the hell? It's a little frustrating when they can... So, from a design standpoint, you've got a couple problems with the game. The first is, once you run out of ammo, you're screwed, and you're not guaranteed to get any back. Because I'm out of ammo. There is nothing I can do, as far as I can tell. I haven't tried jumping on their heads yet, which is a staple. I couldn't tell if that worked. There's not a lot of feedback. I think it's okay. Cool. So it is Mario physics. That makes it a little bit better, but It's definitely a little frustrating to play, because I feel like everyone else is playing by different rules. I think that, Hi, we had someone pop in the chat. Nice stream, would you like to play my game? Yeah, do me a favor, I'm gonna post a link to the thing that I'm using to keep track of games. If you could... If you don't mind, I know that the stream has to catch up. If you can submit through the form, it actually makes my life significantly easier. It also gives you a chance to add comments and stuff, just in case I play when I'm not here. The streams do go up on YouTube, like, forever. So you'll be able to access them even if you, like, go to bed. Anyway, what I was saying about this was, I feel like all the AI is playing under very different rules, and that, as a player, is very frustrating. I know that sometimes it's just inevitable. You know, you have to end up doing it, but it's definitely frustrating because they have infinite ammo. I don't. So I think the first thing you could do that would really help this is either give me the opportunity to regen ammo over time, or restrict the enemy's ability to fire, because it's definitely frustrating. I don't have any special instructions on this game. If you use the form, you're able to leave me like, hey, please don't play past level 3, it's broken, or something like that. Also, I think the physics in this are a little buggy, because the detection is definitely not good. Anyway, as far as the rest of it, you've got a really good movement system going. It actually feels pretty good. Definitely a couple small... Like, I think the implementation of everything is probably some of the better platformer stuff I've played so far. So your implementation is fine. It's your design, I think, that needs some work. So yeah, that is Legends of Blocks. I think I'm gonna play the next one. So for those who are just hopping in, I have a form you fill out if you want. I can try and play the ones that you post in the chat. But it's much easier if you fill out the form. It also gives you the opportunity to answer 2 quick questions that will help me diagnose issues in your game, like, quickly. It's not helpful to post, like, a book, but it is helpful. So, next game on our list is Time Wars. Move the list over here so I don't lose it again. Go over here. Alright, Time Wars by Chupachu. I'm going to mangle names. I apologize in advance. Alright. Time Wars. Looks like a Unity game. So yeah, same thing as the last game. WebGL build is really important for driving people to play your game. Also, this I'm not going to read it. I don't know anyone else who's going to read it. Controls need to be simple, or... Whoa. What just happened? I think when it grabbed the attention. Oh my god. Something has gone very wrong with this game. So I'm going to close it and retry it. Oh my god. Sorry guys. Sometimes it's very frustrating. I'm not sure that's the game's fault. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to reopen it and try it again. I think there's a grab mouse function that happens. Yeah. So when it grabbed the mouse, it didn't. Okay. There's a lot of text, man. So far, I'm really digging your music, though. Yeah, that's. I mean, you've got a good aesthetic so far. The music's really good. You may skip at any time. That's helpful. Pressing will close the game. Except for this menu, that's the skip button. Fair warning. Okay, that's helpful. Sliders on the right. You control the units are going to be placed. The red marker is currently selected. To control the WASD or gamepad. Okay. Yeah, there's. I would highly recommend. Many features of this game are compatible with gamepad. Cool. I think they mentioned something about gamepad. I'm going to open my notes for this game once I finish this. Neat. That is really awesome. Okay, give me 1 second to check, because I think this author wrote me a note. Oh god, the mouse isn't... Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go with it. Sorry about that. I'm really annoyed that the, there we go. Nothing in particular, WSD. Okay, cool. It works best with a gamepad. Cool, then I will, I may swap to a gamepad here shortly. Alright, so I'm going to play as... Oh, I can't play as one of the neutral nations, or... England. Wow. There's a lot of stuff that went into this game. How's it going? I see another person pop in the chat. Howdy. Musket-wielding units, 1 bit kills normal units. Neat. There's some serious stuff going on. Okay. So, I haven't... Start. Your mission, eliminate all enemies. What? I'm confused as to what just happened. Okay. Oh, do I have to... Okay. I understand. It's like Ultimate Battle Simulator. Hey guys, I see people posting in chat. How's it going? Cool. This is neat. There's a lot of neat stuff going on with it. There's a lot of neat stuff going on with it. There's a lot of stuff going on, period. So I'm just gonna, you know, do what everyone wants me to do and see what happens when I set all of the sliders to max, because, you know, Crusaders. And go. Oh god. That's awesome. I just I want this to like go away and like just pop, like basically rescale and go to the back so I can scroll around and watch what the hell's going on. I'm afraid to push any buttons because I want to watch these guys just roll around and kill people. Yeah, this is really cool. I agree with Atmospherum. So I think if I'm giving any criticisms or ideas, oh god, are they just gonna chill there? That's cool. Stuff I'd recommend would be, I'm gonna restart the level so I can scroll around. The first is, the map is definitely, you know, it's just a picture as far as I can tell. Turn down the sound a little bit. So it's just a picture. I think that this would be really neat to have provinces that get flipped. Maybe they regen units over time. Stuff like that. I think that would be really cool, and I'd love to see that. Maybe they can only disembark and embark from certain places. I know that's going to make your mesh stuff crazy, but I actually think there's some really cool aspects to these battle simulator games. I really enjoy them. Also, I'm not sure what this is, but I assume it's just a camera guide. Yeah, I agree. Alliances would be awesome. But, you know, it's a jam game, so there's only so much you can do. I'm just letting you know, if you're going to develop it further, I think that would be really cool to see. Very little criticism as far as this game is concerned. I actually think it's pretty awesome. I actually really do think it's pretty awesome, and kudos to the developer. I think the only thing I'd say is I still don't understand the controls. It was so much all at once. You may want to consider having one level, like the first level you play, unfold the controls slowly around you. So, that is Time Wars. That's pretty cool. I would love to see this game grow in complexity, but I think the controls definitely need to be adjusted. So, very cool. Alright, so that's Time Wars. Next on my list is Rockpolis Town Survival. I see we're starting to get some more submissions. It's a card game. Very cool. We almost made one when we were working on it. Yes. Good job. We almost made a card game when we were developing Atlantis. I think this is the most people I've had in stream ever. I think 5 might be the most. Alright, so let's see the music. Oh, there isn't. I like this though, the falling cards thing looks cool. So I'm gonna go with medium. I assume that's standard. I'm afraid that if I pick medium... Oh good, the tutorial pops up. Good job. Hello and welcome. Turn-based deck game. Yellow gives gold, red gives attack, blue gives grab bag, everything else. Okay. Cool. That's a lot of stuff. So I know that it's a jam game, but that is a very top-loaded tutorial. All right. Trying to figure out. I spend 2. This reminds me of Dominion a little bit. All right. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Dominion. Oh, I can only buy 1 per turn. I understand. So I got 4 coins, 7 coins. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, basically reminds me of Dominion. Oh god. I should not have clicked that. Hey, do you mind if I bug you for the links to each game? I want to try this out. Yeah, sure. Here's what I'll do. I'm just going to post the spreadsheet, and you guys can click on them as I go. Alright. It's 5... I think your icon might have broken, at least on my computer. It's very possible. Alright, -5 plus 2 something next turn. Coin bags. Loot. I'm just gonna do my my standard Dominion run. I think I understand what's going on. Playing that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what? I thought that was 9. Did I miscount? Yeah, your coins are definitely not counting up right. Okay, I'm gonna buy more epic loot. Play that. I'm probably gonna stop here in a second. This is basically Dominion. It's a board game. I highly recommend it. It's very, very good. I can't think of anything that's particularly off about it. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of pokes from people now. It's really cool to have this many people in chat. I don't really have anything. I think you've got a really solid basis. I wish the strategy were a little bit deeper, because I don't know what is really going on. Like, I think your icon broke, because I don't know what the box is. I assume it's one of these, but I don't know. Dominion has a lot of strategy with removing cards from play, so you have things that grind low-level cards up to make high-level cards. There's lots of that in Dominion. The deck-building aspect is probably the most important aspect of it, and if you haven't played it, I highly recommend you you give it a shot, just from a design perspective. Otherwise, you've got a really solid basis for a card game here. I think that this is really cool. I would love this to have multiplayer. Just looking at it, I think that it would do really well with multiplayer, but the other thing is your coins are not counting properly. That is definitely frustrating. 3, 6. There we go. That one counted right. So, okay. That is Rockopolis Town Survival. Pretty awesome. I think it definitely needs a little bit of tender love and care, but pretty good, all things considered. I'm really excited to do these streams because having people submit their games, I get basically, I don't want to say higher quality games, but they're higher quality games. They're games that people really believe in. All right. W to accelerate, A, S to turn, wait on the designated launch pad. Okay. Ah, okay, I understand. It's the Moonlander game. I'm so bad at these games. I'm gonna make you guys laugh. Oh god. I think this is not the right launch pad. Yeah, no, I agree. They are games that people want the attention for. I've been playing... Oh, there we go, Pepperidge. I've been playing a lot of games. Like, I went out of my way with the previous streams to give attention to games that were not getting a lot of attention. And I wanted to encourage people, just because that's who I am. And I remember being an itty-bitty game dev and making a game for Ludum Dare. Yeah, I did it. And just feeling like no one was playing my game. So I remember that feeling, and I really wanted to spare new devs that feeling. Alright, deliver to Pepperidge. I think this is probably not... You might want to pick a new... I want to pick a new word for it. Copyright. Just, copyright stuff. Anyway, with this, with Small World Transport, I think. Excuse me. I think the basic premise is good. Is there a reset button? Because I'm definitely stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck. Cool. I'm just gonna wax here since there's no restart. I think you've got a really good basis. The controls are a little squirrely. I think I think what would benefit you is just turn the gravity down slightly. The gravity, just, basically immediately sucks me back to Earth, and the ship doesn't spin around fast enough for me to do the little micro management stuff that you can do on Moonlander. I think you've got a good element of mastery here. I think that it would feel very awesome to master this game. I really want a reset button. That's the other thing is, I'm stuck here, and I think there's nothing I can do to reset. And it may behoove you to add if you are stuck, press, R, and it'll reset the game. So, otherwise, very, very good little mini game. Was this a compo game? Jam game. Okay. I didn't hear any sound. Yeah, there's no sound. But the pixel art is very solid. That's pretty solid pixel art. So, good job with that. I think that was Small World Transport by Dev Paul. I ran out of time. Also, no sound effects. How do people do this in compo time? I've always wondered that myself. Just focus on the scoring system. I ran out of time. Nope, no worries. I've also wondered how people do the compo. I've never been able to do it myself. Statera. I'm going to call it Statera, by Kristen David. Jam game. Oh man, the FOV on this camera is going to be a little difficult. Download links. Sweet. WebGL build, that makes me happy. Alright, so let's get to it. For the people who are just jumping in, if you want to play along, I've posted the spreadsheet. If it's not there anymore, I will repost it. If you want to submit your games, there's a link to submit that I can give you guys, and otherwise just chat with me in chat or play along, either or. Statera. Whoa. Whoa, that is very loud. I'm going to turn the sound effects down a little bit more. They're a little extreme. Let me check my notes in this game really quick. Just keep any of the 3 creatures alive as possible. Read controls and behavior. Okay. So yeah, first thing I'd say is the sound is a little crazy. Yeah, screw you, evil demon monster. So, it's kind of like a god game, I think. At least that's the impression I'm getting. I didn't know I was not supposed to shoot the rabbits. It's very hard to aim. Game over. Was I not supposed to shoot the demonic rhino? Alright. Oh, okay, I have to keep them alive. So what am I supposed to be doing? Did the rabbit just turn... That was my thought. I'm trying to understand... Am I supposed to not interact with things? I like the particle effects. I think I'm supposed to not interact with things. That might actually be the optimal strategy. Like, maybe cull the slimes? Yeah, I think Atmospherium's right. I think maybe cull the slimes if they get too big. Oh my god. They are everywhere. Oh no, Rhino buddy. You gonna get killed. Whoa. I think the game has either gone crazy or I've unlocked some sort of god machine gun mode. But I assume this is a bug. Cool. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Finally got to stop. Cool. I understand the basis of the game. I think that actually the screenshots that... Oh god, that's a little disorienting. The screenshots you show of the game actually could do with being, like, replaced with something a little bit nicer. I understand what you're going for with this. That's pretty cool. I wish that... Oh god, my rabbits are just getting annihilated. I think you've got a neat, like, balance game thing, going on. Let me pause the music for a bit and just talk. You've got a neat balance game going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. I would love to see, I'd love to see more interaction, like more ability for me to feel like I'm doing something. I see you've got some stretching, some texture stretching. I don't know if you've imported a model or if you're using some sort of model for the sphere, how you're doing your wrapping. But I know that the standard Unity sphere has a couple issues with the way the textures are applied to it, so it is always worth just going into Blender and getting a new sphere if you have the time. Yo, thanks for reviewing my game. I agree, it's a little overwhelming. I'll see what I can do, basically. Yeah, man, it was pretty good. Just, you know, they're all jam games. They need work. All right. Yeah, I love the current crop of battle simulator games that are coming out. I'm really enjoying those. I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, with Statera, this is neat. I think you've got a neat concept. I think the screenshots you have are not as good as what you've got in the game, and that is like a strange. I haven't seen that before. I would highly recommend going and getting some more like high quality screenshots. As far as the game itself, I think the core game loop might be a little flawed if you were looking to expand the game. But insofar as it just being a micro game that you devote a couple minutes to, it's pretty good. Alright, so that is Statera by Kristen David. Got it. So, next on my list is Hamster Run. Fun, style, and fun. Simply get hamster out via tube before the cat gets him. That is awesome and a little scary. Alright. Yeah, it was weird. I've never seen a game where the screen... on Ludum Dare. You know, I should qualify that. I've never seen a game in Ludum Dare where the screenshots were, like, not as good as the game itself. Normally, when you're creating it, you pick, like, the best screenshots you can find. Alright. So this is Hamster Run. I think I said the name. The Doodle guy. Ah, yeah, this guy was playing my game the other day. While I mention my game, we are we posted an update. If you haven't gotten to play recently, or if you've played before and you didn't have fun, give the new version a try. We worked really hard on it. I'll probably say that a couple more times. I'm definitely looking for feedback for the new version, especially. All right, hamster run. Turning up my sound in case. Oh god, it's okay. We had a new person. I don't know how to say your name. Yam. Apologies if I screw up anyone's names. I am notoriously bad with names. You got away for now. Alright. Ah! Okay. Oh dear, that was it. How is that a nasty fall? That's like how you get over there. Man, I grew up with hamsters. These guys can take a beating. They're kind of stupid. Yeah, you gotta run fast. Yeah, no, it's definitely, like, it gives me very little time to do anything. Okay, I feel like I've now seen the whole game. Gotta go all the way to the top, and then... Neat. That was a good puzzle. That was... No, it wasn't! Okay. Criticism. This drop, like, right there, that should not take HP. It might be how you coded it, where any drop takes a certain amount of HP based on how far up you were. But very small drops should not eat up your HP. Yeah. Okay. I don't hear any sound. I don't know if that's because I broke something when I was panically turning down the sound and other things. The art style is cohesive, so that's good. I think my big complaint is definitely the HP system. It's a little frustrating when you drop one space and just die. I understand if it's part of the puzzle. Just, you know, frustrates me. Ah, yeah, this puzzle always screws me. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is a decent puzzle game. I want... Yeah, no, I understand it's part of the puzzle. What I'm saying is that when you drop, like, basically half a space, it's frustrating to lose HP and die when it looks like, you know, it's not that far. Cool. I mean, you've got a really cohesive art style. Well, that's awesome. Oh god, it's not responding to me. Hello? I think something has broken. I am unable to do... Okay. It looks like something has happened, and I am now unable to control the hamster. So, there might be a control bug when you hit the restart button. Okay, cool. I'll just let the cat kill me again and again and again. Yeah, the cohesive art style, I wish there was some sound, but I do really enjoy the style of art that you've gone for. So, kudos, and I think the puzzle elements are pretty good. I think there's a lot of thought that went into this. Cool. Bugs. Sometimes play... Okay, cool. I didn't know if there was a bug reported already. Alright, next. Run, you fool. Try not to die. Run executable due to performance. Whoa. We recommend playing in a mid-range gaming rig. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. All right. 3D is always highly impressive to me during a jam, so I'm you know, currently hopeful. I will follow your instructions, but I really do like WebGL. 89 megabytes. I'd really like to see this kind of art animated. Obviously not. Yeah, I mean, vector art's really hard to animate for a jam if you're not doing a skeletal rig. I assume, you know, at some point they'd do something sort of like a skeletal rig. It's taking a little bit. Who is that hosted with? Ah, okay. Yeah, it might be worth, I assume that's Czech. It might be worth grabbing a Dropbox. A lot of the more obscure sites are a lot slower. So, just a little recommendation. Definitely might want to look at getting a Dropbox. If you can. I assume you can. Alright. I'm happy you guys have a WebGL version. I will definitely play the binary version. All right. All right. I'm gonna turn down the sound slightly. Whoa, that was cool. So I assume it's going to come from back here. Neat. This is a good tutorial level. I don't see the color, but that's okay. Ah, I understand. Whoa. Neat. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on this. Yukon says, I'm surprised how many people aren't using itch.io. Yeah, I'm also a little surprised. Itch is just sort of the platform of choice these days. Can I just go north? Yes. Alright, cool. Yeah, so, there is a lot of polish. Atmosphere and I seem to be on the same wavelength today. There's a lot of polish going on in this game. I'm really impressed. You know, 3D anything impresses me, but 3D fully rigged, animated, music is good. Core concept is very solid. You've got a good tutorial that teaches the player how to play. Yeah, just all around, you've got a really good game. Yeah, music is really good. I was saying this earlier, I'm gonna say it again. I'm really excited to play games that people submit, because more people are in love with them and want to share them. And this is definitely one of those games. Oh god, that's scary. Oh god, I can not run. Why would you ever want to not run? I was hoping it was a sprint button. This is a little harrowing. Like, I love the fall apart effect. I'm definitely gonna die. Or not. Maybe not. No, no! You bastard. Alright. Alright, so yeah, man, this effect is awesome. I'm a little jealous. I've never been able to get good-looking, splinter effects. There's a lot of post-processing, like the camera wetness and dust. This is really good. It actually looks so good, I almost don't believe it's built in the Unity engine, if not for the icon and I would say that this looked like an Unreal game. So kudos, you've done a really great job. I'm probably only going to play this one more level. I mean, this is really good. You've definitely got a really solid engagement curve going for you. Learned that lesson. Yeah, no, it definitely looks like an Unreal game. There's so much post-processing going on. Oh my god. Alright, so yellow. I'm so screwed. I can't see... There we go. Neat. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I thought I made that. All right, yeah. This is great. You've got a great engagement curve. You got my heart going, which is good. You seem to have the level design chops to really do this well. So I'm all around impressed. I haven't come across anything I haven't been impressed with yet. So, you know, kudos. I think the one thing I'd fix is the camera angles. Yeah, very well made, so congrats, guys. That is Run You Fool. I'm probably going to put that in my my best of video, so when I'm done with all these streams, the rest of my team and I are going to sit down, we're going to do a video that's the best of. That's all of the sort of the best games that we've seen this jam, and this is definitely going to be one of them. So that's awesome. Hold right mouse button onto trees and rocks to break them. You need wood and iron to keep the fire alive and to craft bullets. Got it. So this is Space Raiders by Smeeks. I'm going to totally screw up your name, I'm sorry. That's really creepy looking. That's awesome. You have a Patreon. That's awesome. I'm gonna go with 1.1. Hard mode's gonna scare me off, but I will grab a 1.1, which I assume is fixing all the soft locks. Yeah, Atmospherum says, I have to say you're going through a really good balance of quickly going through games while still giving them long enough to show their merits. A lot of streamers don't get that. No, I'm trying to approach these from the angle of a consulting dev, because that's what I used to do. So I want to give everyone the opportunity to shine, and sometimes games don't. In previous streams, especially when I don't have them submitted, I do have to kind of assembly line my way through games a little bit faster than I'd like, but that's because there's 3,000 entries. Nice. Okay. Ah, I understand. I'm so screwed. Yeah. Neat. I'm very bad at these kind of games, but I'll give it another couple tries. I think the sound effects might be too loud. Oh, that is so cool. Great job with the gore effects. I'm out of ammo. Alright. Yeah, wow, there's a lot going on here. So, I'm gonna just spend this level looking at things. The first, you've got a really great art style. I actually, like, this is really good. This is what I expect to see on, like, Steam Greenlight. It's very polished. You've obviously got a style that you've mastered, and you used it to your full extent, so that's awesome. The gore is absolutely gorgeous. I know that's not something most people will say, but that's really awesome looking. Let's see what else there is. I think maybe the spawn rate might be a tad high. I'm definitely having trouble keeping up with it. You know, this level I'm just sort of hopping around. Yeah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah. No, this is really good. No complaints. I think the spawn rate might be a tad high, but that's about it. You've mastered your art style, so great job. If you did the music and the sound effects yourself, that's also awesome. They're very good. Just all around, you've got a great game. I think you should polish this. I'd even say you should possibly think about putting it on Greenlight if you have thoughts for making it bigger, because this is really good. So that's Space Raiders. Yeah, that is really good. I have no complaints. It's all very solid. It looks like you did a really great job with that. So, kudos. Nothing special, he says. Until tomorrow. I think I saw this game get posted a couple times. I think, were there any notes? Short game with, excuse me, with some narrative. Reading out loud would improve the narrative. So you say, but I have a terrible reading voice. Yeah, Atmospherum says, smooth out difficulty, add more to it. Definitely on par with a lot of pre-release things I've seen on Steam. Add more. Yeah, no, I mean, that was definitely very good, that last game. Alright, until tomorrow. Our hero sets out. There we go. Bon appetit. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to be reading. Sorry about that. And stay safe. Until tomorrow. Stop right there. I don't know where that voice came from. You are not trained enough. You cannot leave the wall. Not as long as I'm here. This is how I lose subscribers. But that was the special instructions. It's Nick embarrassing himself. Keep quiet. Ah, you're back again. You are very curious, my child. My child? My wife is pregnant. Yves Masulo? I'm gonna screw your name up, I'm sorry. Hey, mate. How's it going? The people of this town call me crazy. You're the only one who listens. Another long, busy day. Back to the grind. To the hammering, I mean. I'm no farmer. To the hammering, I like our calm lifestyle. I hope it always stays like this. So, I'm trying to find the game. Is it just talk to everyone? I love this town. I can't wait to go back to my farm. Are you still talking to that crazy man near the edge? I would stay away from him if I were you. Stay out here with us normal people. I'm still not sure what I'm doing. It's hard to pronounce until you've heard it in real life. Good so far. How about you? I'm okay. Just getting the stream going and trying not to alienate people with my terrible voice acting that the guy who submitted this game wants me to do. Good morning, son. Came to pay your mommy a visit? I still remember when you were a little baby. Your dad had high hopes for you. How's my grandchild? Still kicking? I know I talk a lot, but you know how it is. I've been very lonely since your dad left. Be careful out there, and stay away from the edge. Meow! Meow! I want Markiplier's meow voice for this one. Meow! I was low-key waiting for the mom to roast you hard. Alright, I'm gonna assume the cat just resets every time. I just want to jump off the edge. Alright, who did I miss? Hit the house in the bottom left. I guess I missed someone. I'm bored of life on the farm. I wish we were doing something else, but what can we do? Back to work. Yeah, I think I'm missing. Oh wait, I saw. I'm worried about my husband. He always seems so sad, and he always fights with the neighbors. I think he secretly envies them. Can't he just enjoy the moment? These people are all really screwed up. Hi, Mom. I already missed your dad. It has already been one day, but still, you remind me of him a lot, you know. Please don't leave the wall like he did. Yeah, I wish there's a little bit more guidance and a little bit less talking. Last night I had a vision of a man seeking something. Something he always dreamt of having. But when he reached his destination, boom! Everything went black. Follow me. Everyone wants to go outside. We want to explore behind the wall, they say. When there's so much to learn here, inside the wall. Take the edge, for example. Look how big it is. Yet, how little we know about it. What if it's all in here? If it wasn't for people who seek my wisdom like you, I would have jumped. Sometimes I think, what if I push someone down there? I guess we'll never know for sure. I wanna push him off the edge. I think I see the next thing. I'm going to live where the green grass grows. Watch my corn pop up in rows. Every night you be tucked in close to you. Okay. Although my job is hard, I'm happy that I'm not a farmer. I don't have to milk cows and watch crops. I feel sorry for our farmer neighbors. That's pretty. The blacksmith in the like medieval villages was usually like a sub-noble. They were pretty wealthy. Vez Masulo, do you just play random games right now? Games from people here in chat, or have a list you play through? So I have a list over here that I'm working through. Let me get you the submission link. We're playing, I assume you're from Ludum Dare. We're playing Ludum Dare Games, and there are submissions usually that the people have themselves made. I'm going to post both links again so that they're easy to access. Sorry about that. will leave a sub here. Like it when people... Oh, cool, you are from LD. Yeah, if you have a game, go ahead and give it a shot. If you guys don't mind playing my game, I'll post a link here in a second. We have a new version, and I'd love some feedback on it. It hopefully fixes a lot of problems people had. Yeah, where was I? What did that Smith say about me? Oh, I've had enough of this. It's not my fault that everyone hates him. Does he think I don't know what he says about me? Google Doc doesn't work. Oh, weird. Let me get you the link again. There we go. That one seems to work. Come out here and let's settle this, Smith. Do I have to go get him? Yes. Oh, he wants to fight. I'll give him a fight. Sweet. What were you saying about me and my farm? I'm not selling any of my tools again. I've noticed I can't keep the voices straight. I apologize in advance. I'm not selling you any food then. I'll kill your cow. Not my cow. More in the thing. Yeah, sure, share your game and I'll give it a try. Give me 1 second. So, this is my game. Adding a special bool into the world map, says Chupachu, of Time Wars, making it so the game over screens don't display and units will still be able to respond. Yeah, I agree. Maybe an infinite mode or something. Not my cow. Ah, good, the town. Not again. Stop this nonsense. Enough. Can I escape through the gate? Yeah. Finally, I take my first steps on the bridge. No, I'm going fast. No, this mission was only successful because of me. You are useless and a coward. Who are you calling a coward? Yeah, I'm not a voice actor. Which is funny, because I run a LARP. Where did you come from? You're too young. Go back to the wall. Only an agile archer like me can cross the bridge. You would die before even reaching the cave. You just want to take all the glory. Not on my watch. Back off. We are two skilled hunters here having a conversation. Stay away from the bridge. You are not ready. I go first. I call dibs. No, I called dibs when we were training inside the wall. That doesn't count. Alright, I assume I have to find something. What is happening? It's all because of you. You wasted my time and now I can't make it across. I'm going back to the town. I'll tell them that you sabotaged the mission. I hate him. Now what? Oh, the bridge is back. Here I come to slay the dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a little bit more unless someone knows how much further I have to go. An interesting contraption indeed. Why are you not here? You are not fit enough. It is dangerous out here. I am trying to figure out how this thing works. Interesting. No effect. Do I have to trick him in? Let's try this. Nothing. I won't lose hope. One last try. I give up. I think I missed one. I guess I'll go for a simpler lifestyle. I'm going to go start a farm. This game is highly offensive to farmers. Ah, cool. I was wondering when a true blue puzzle would come in. Alright. Neat. Alright, so this one, I assume... Yep. There's a person. You made it. I've been waiting. For you, my son. I bet you are full of questions. I was too. Curiosity kills. I should have listened. How long have I been trapped here? I missed you. I missed your mum. I should have been there for my grandchild. I could have been behind the wall with my family. I regret every decision. It's almost like I was never in control. I guess you can call that destiny. And here we are. Ancient ruins. Heroes are nothing but pawns, serving in a bigger game. That's funny. Whether man likes it or not, his average 2 days lifespan is planned to the finest detail. What we call cause and effect is in fact magical wiring. There's a lot of like meta stuff. I have a friend who I might send. Actually, I might send this to my fiance. She might enjoy this. I tried to escape many, many times. I wanted to warn you not to leave, but you wouldn't have listened. I know you like the back of my hand. I almost went mad thinking I could have saved you. But now I know for sure that I cannot. Like father, like son. I think it's time. Look away, son. Goodbye. No! 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 Why? Come back, father! Dot, dot, dot. No! It's hard to take that seriously. Humph. Humph. Dot, dot, dot. Ironic. How highly I used to think of myself, and how stupid I feel now. Who would have thought that the world would be so small? Now, I have to wait. Until tomorrow. Neat. Very cool. I think there's a lot of neat stuff going on in this game. I did do the voice acting as asked. I apologize for the viewers and the developer. Right to Byte says, and the award for best voice acting goes to someone else. Yeah, no, I said in the beginning when I was reading, I was like, oh no. Well, I will totally voice act your game for you. I have no real complaints. I think it's a little slow. Ooh, hi, there's a bonus screen. I have no real complaints. The game is a little slow. Maybe it's just not my jam. No pun intended. Right, to Byte. You did great. It was fun. I'm glad. I noticed that for a while there, the people watching like got cut in half. So I apologize if anyone found that super obnoxious. All right, so that is Until Tomorrow. It's by M. Sadiq. M. Sadiq, I assume. I apologize about names. I'm really terrible at them. Yeah, no, that was a really good like micro experience. Alright, next on my list is Naughty Gnomes. I think I played this the other day. Oh no, this is a different Gnomes game. Walk, aim, load up cake, throw cake. Use party horn. Oh god, it's a clown game. I've never seen this engine. Okay, cool. Where's the download link? Oh, there it is. I'm just an idiot. Alright. This is a really neat art style. I don't have any money, unfortunately. I would love to have money to throw to games that were really good. But unfortunately, I am very poor because I'm an indie dev. Ah, crap. I meant to do this. I'm going to... It'll take too long and I might need to restart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably get back to this tomorrow when I do this again. And I'll try and have the GRE running. I keep meaning to reinstall that. I had to do a complete system wipe the other day. Or now the other week. So... yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try and have that sorted out tomorrow. I keep meaning to do that. I apologize if you're in the stream. Excuse me. Alright, Lonely Planet. It's a combo game. It's by Death is Cold. Alright, WSD, Q to interact. Let's download. This is a tiny game. I don't think even my old, like, when I was building games in C++ were this tiny. Yeah, hardcore tiny. Right, Q to interact. He kind of reminds me of Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, it's really tiny. So I'm hitting Q with various things, and I don't appear to be interacting. Wait till you see mine. Is it like one of the, like, 50 kilobyte totally procedural games? Because I played one the other day. Alright, so I'm hitting Q to interact. Let me check the notes in this game. What about the game is lacking and what isn't? The door to the house is opened after certain requirements. Got it. You may have to stop to interact. Yeah, I'm definitely stopped. It doesn't seem to be... I don't know if it's not working. Yeah, I'm sorry. It doesn't appear to be working. I'm stopping. Yeah, I don't know if there's supposed to be an icon. So what I'd recommend is, if there is something I'm supposed to be doing with, like if there's an interactable nearby, maybe have an exclamation mark over the head. Oh, there we go. I have to go up. Crap, that's not intuitive. Don't get... this is nice. Alright. I see a little blue thing. I don't know what that is. Oh god. So I think going over this, the look up and down sort of detract. It makes the control scheme a little cluttered. I would probably say that could be removed and it would add to the game. Because it's not necessarily intuitive. Yeah, it's just it's not a super intuitive feeling experience to have to stop, look, and then you baked a pie for your friends. Thanks for playing. I don't know exactly what happened. So you were asking things that it's missing. Context, I think, would be the big one. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. I just sort of walked around, talked to people, and came back. I think you've got a really good core for a puzzle game, maybe collect things, trade them to people for other things, solve little problems where you have to click buttons here or there. There's a lot of little things you could do to add some core game loop to it. The planet stuff, I think the camera confused me because as I was on the bottom of the world, the controls in my head seemed to get reversed. It may be worth having a section of the world where the controls get reversed so that people can sort of keep that orientation in their head. So when you pass the bottom, the south pole of the planet, maybe reverse the right and left controls. But that's just me. Other than that, yeah, there's not much going on, and I'm not really sure how I accomplish getting through the door. So maybe a little bit of work on the context, like what is going on. Maybe I have to get the ingredients for the pie and have to trade or grow them or solve a puzzle. Those would be my suggestions. But really, really decent art. I enjoyed what I saw, and I think it's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely not the worst game I've played today. Not today. This week. So the worst game I played this week was definitely No Man's Sky, because someone got me a copy of that, and it was pretty bad. I have seen this game everywhere. This guy has been posting it every day. So this is Roboland by Slovakian? I'm so terrible with names. That's a neat bit of graphic. Whoa. Didn't really give me an opportunity. I like the low poly water. I was actually working on low poly water for my game last night. Alright. Ah! I got it. This is like that turtle game that you teach children to program with. Alright, so Spike. Yeah, the logo is really good. There we go. That's really good tutorial right there. Excuse me. So far, no complaints. I don't know what this means. That's a new one. Ah, the amount of steps I need to take. What? I think I know what happened, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that wasn't... I'm not sure what happens with that. It didn't count down to 0? So I don't know if that's intended or not. Alright. This one... Bounce here. Shift back. What? Yeah, the counter is definitely unclear and a little concerning. Oops. Starting the character is also not super intuitive. Like, I want to push spacebar to start the character. Crap. Oh god, I think he went off the rails. I gotta fix my idiot robot son. There we go. I'm not sure what this section is supposed to be for, but I was able to bypass it. Holy shit, really like Atlantis. I was really immersed by the mood and feeling while playing it, and I managed to get to the ship on my first try, even only the druid survived. Gotcha. No, that's really awesome. I'm really glad that it was fun and immersive for you. That's really what I think the strength of the game is. Also really cool. Good job getting the ship on your first try. I know a lot of people who told me that they thought the game was not possible to win. So, awesome. Dat bug. Yeah, I think there... Which bug did you see? Because all the levels... Okay, gotcha. Alright, so I assume that's a teleporter. I assume. But, you know, may as well try. Alright. Huh. So I see we have the dev in the room. Can I get a hint as to what I'm supposed to do with these? Because they don't appear to be working. Hey, Portal has some bugs. Cool. Gotcha. Is there a select menu? Is that this level? Oh god, there's a lot of them. Let's see, is there a different level? You may check other levels later. Okay, I'm trying to find where I was. I think I was on 4. So, main menu 4, 5. Yeah, so I was on 5. We're gonna try 6. Alright, so I have a question. This may be a stupid question. Can I just do this? Yes. Yeah, so the core is really good. I think this one might not be winnable. You try it. Yeah, it looks like portals aren't working. Okay, cool. Stuff with the game. So, I mean, the first most obvious thing is the portal's not working. Makes a number of these levels just not doable, but you seem to know that. You've got a really great core game. There is a similar game that I play with my friend's daughter. She's very young. We're trying to teach her how to program. And it's like something with turtles. I'll need to look it up, but it might have some mechanics that that you can use. Let me really quickly see if I can find that game. Robot Turtles. So, if you can, I highly recommend checking out Robot Turtles and farming it for some game mechanics. It's pretty good, and it's simple and intuitive enough that we were able to get a 3-year-old to play consistently. It's similar in what you've got going on here. Not identical, but similar. You've got a really great art style. I'm actually a little jealous of your art chops. This is just great looking. Probably one of the most cohesive looking games I've played so far. So kudos. The puzzle, you've got a great foundation. I think that the level design, the first couple levels was great. I think these 3. I think it kind of broke down over here, but that makes sense if you designed them in order and you were running out of time, so I understand that. Excuse me. I can't think of anything else. I think you've got a really great concept. I would love to see more. I actually think this would do really well in a tablet setting. I think this would be a lot of fun with some tap elements to it, make it a little bit more tactile, and you've got a really great mobile game base. Especially if you can figure out how to just nail the level design down and introduce levels. So, I mean, what I think you could do if you're looking to make this a really big game is probably stretch like the mechanics you're introducing in each level out another 5 to 10 levels, and just do interesting things with the world. So, great job. I really like this. Shoot me a link when you finish the portal bug. Shoot me a link and I'll replay it in my own time, because it's pretty good. I did enjoy this. So that is Roboland by Slovakian. I really suck at names. I apologize. But yeah, he's in our chat currently, and it's pretty good. Stop CO2. Oh god, this got... Yeah, we got a whole bunch more here in the last half an hour or so. Stop CO2. I've seen a couple games that look like this. I have not had good luck with them, but I will totally play them. So this was by Kremi and Cybeck. I don't know if you guys are in chat. Oh god, it's really tiny. I'm kind of curious what it was made in. Probably Game Maker? Alright. Sounds good, man. Thank you for sharing. I will look forward to playing it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I think... Ah, there we go. I have to press spacebar. Game over. Okay. So first thing, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if the devs in chat can give me a hint. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Also, it doesn't appear I can reset. It might be worth adding a reset button. I'll restart it one more time. So, for some reason, I can't... I don't seem to be able to connect the towers. I think that was what I was supposed to do. But it doesn't appear to be working. Okay. So the first thing I think advice is I think there's a bug because I'm not able to. Oh, they're Greenpeace protesters. I got it. I'm not able to do anything, and I can't restart the game. That would be the other thing, is maybe add a restart game function. Yeah, I'm not. I don't appear to be able to do anything. So, I don't know if something's busted. Let me check one more time the notes on the game. How difficult is it to start playing? I hope tutorial. So there's a tutorial. I will quickly check it. Yeah, because I see you can build, like, mazes and stuff. Uses food. How to lose the game. How to play. Assign workers. Q or 1. Start placing Q or 1. Okay, I'll give it one more shot. Oops, that's the wrong game. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. I'm just stupid. Where was that? That was Stop CO2. Alright. Let's try one more time. So they're going to come in over here. Now I have to assign towers. I appear to have 40 workers. There we go. I now understand. I think. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm doing, but I at least have something happening. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I think that you definitely could use a full tutorial level. Maybe some in-game stuff that informs me what I'm supposed to be doing. There's definitely, I mean, you know, obviously a lot of work went into this. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm having trouble understanding, like, there's too many button presses to activate a tower. Why don't they just activate automatically? I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how I'd fix it. I'm not very good at building tower defense. It's just not something I was ever very good at. And definitely a restart button, because that would greatly improve my ability to play rapid fire iterations. So, yeah, that stops you too. I'm having a lot of trouble playing it, so I might return to it later. But we've got a lot of games to get through. I think another one was just added. War of Quiz. This is your first LD jam. Neat. It's a jam game. By Orqui Games. Alright, start. Did that say, hold on, did that say PvP? I might have missed that. I'm gonna go with medium. You won the first turn. Okay. In the UK TV's Noel Edmonds house party, which house was situated Near which village? How am I supposed... So, I don't know if this is a show that has been outside the UK, but I've never heard of it, and the llama belongs to the family of animals commonly called what? I'm gonna assume camels. Yeah, I think it's a British TV quiz. Pressing start and then pressing select on your SNES controller can allow you to back out of the level, and I think that was Mario Brothers. CPU. Which Briton won an ice? Oh good, the CPU gets British questions. I wonder how the CPU determines what the answer is. Yeah, I'm finding the British TV quiz aspect of it really funny. Just, you know, as a stupid American. Name the two families. That was the Montague and Capulet. Finish the title, Spyro the Dragon. And finally, in which country is the UK Prime Minister's official country residence Chequers? I'm going to assume that one. Which is Zurich? I know that one. I think it's the British TV questions are kind of funny. Characters Charlie Allnut and Rosie Sayer appeared in which 1951? I think that was the African Queen. Just guessing. I'm not actually reading the questions. I'm actually trying to remember answers to them. The Sheffield Shield is competed for in which sport? I'm going to assume, because this is British, that it's like cricket. Yeah, it's incredibly Brit-centered. What is the third major Balearic island with Majorca? Yeah, I think it's Ibiza. Yeah, very British-centered. But, you know, I imagine that when people are playing American-centered games, they're like, wow, this is really America-centric. And how we feel when we play Japanese-centric games and have no idea what's going on. I see some repeated questions here. So yeah, I mean, this is neat. You've got a neat concept. I would love... Do I have a Twitter? I do. Here you go. Which Britain Lake won an ice? Britain won an ice. I'm gonna assume it's you. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think so. From an international perspective, it's very British-centered. I understand that the answers are kind of like you go through them and you eliminate ones. Like the Pokemon was an answer to one that was like, no, that's obviously not it. So I mean, yeah, you did make it approachable from an international perspective, but I know personally I really like actually answering hard questions just because I'm a nerd, and I would have loved to have seen more of that. The PvP is cool. I think that more questions, possibly harder questions. I understand that they were pretty simple. I think the timer was a little high. Maybe lower the time to 10 seconds, especially if you're going to leave like joke answers in. And that would sort of put the pressure on people. So that is Wharf Quiz. That's pretty good. I have very few complaints other than, just minor things about the questions and the, yeah. I did say PvP. Oh, coming soon. Yeah, I think I'd love to try PvP with people on a stream someday. Ragdoll Wars. This looks awesome. Okay. This is a fun little ragdoll physics game. Game Maker Studio. Source code. Wait, that says EXE. Oh, okay, the break line didn't work. Oh my god. Q and E to resize. Alright, WASD to move. Oh my god. This is awesome. Is it possible to add a note to the Google Doc for my game? Yeah, if you go ahead and type it, I will add it to the doc. Yeah, screw you. This is really cool, actually. That is really funny. Yeah. Oh god, he's dual wielding. That's how you know he's a badass. Okay. Yeah, like, this is totally absurd. Atmospherum is right. Like, I love the weird aspects to it. You have died. It's absolutely strange. I'm not actually sure that what I'm doing is helpful to the controls. Like, I haven't yet figured out if my actions are having a huge impact or if I'm just flailing about. I'm probably just flailing about. But yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. I've got a big smile on my face. I know my camera's not working, but I am laughing at it. Just... oh my god, the controls are so weird. Also, the pile of gore is very difficult to get over. Yeah, so Atmospherum says, I wouldn't ever play a full game of this, but I would play a jam game of this for way too long. I think I agree. I don't know if there's much you could do to make this like a full release, unless you're going the like really bizarre party game route. But at the same time, I am having a lot of fun with it, so I don't have a good solution for it. But otherwise, very well constructed. There's a lot of thought that went into certain aspects of how the levels are designed. I think the controls are a little wonky, but that might be your intent. Blood shouldn't collide with the player. Actually, you know, I kind of like the fact that the blood collides with the player. I'm really enjoying, like, the pile of gore that you have to get over. Oh god. And then it screws up your movement. So, I don't know, I'm of two minds about it, but I do kind of like the pile of gore. I also like what it looks like because it has a rigid body and is just colliding with things. Yeah. But yeah, the controls definitely break down once you only have one limb. Ah! Okay. So that's Ragdoll Wars. I think that, we got Bad Cat. This would make a fun multiplayer game. I agree with that assessment. That it's pretty good. Oh god, there's a hidden island. Yeah, I think that, you know, the one thing you could do is probably, like, a Smash Brothers style game with this, where everyone has shitty controls and you have to kill each other. That, I think, would be the kind of party game atmosphere that this game would benefit from. Yeah, this is pretty good. Cool. I don't have any complaints. The art style is cohesive. I like the implementation. I actually like the blood. I think that was pretty cool. So I'd love to see more of this in the future, but I am going to unfortunately move on to the next game because the one thing that's missing is that the game is a little shallow. It's just hold space and move right. Alright, Micro World Defense. This looks very familiar. Okay. This is Micro World Defense by Sax Ops 1. I don't know if you're in chat today. See, unfortunately, it doesn't work for Mac. Yeah, sometimes Unity doesn't work, and I don't have a Mac I can test on, so I don't know if mine is working for Mac or not. I've had a lot of Linux computers crap out when trying to play my game. All right. Yeah, Unity game, it's small. I highly recommend a WebGL build. It gets more eyeballs in your game. We've had about 10 to 20 times more people play the WebGL version of our game versus the download. I imagine that the ratios hold for a lot of people. Alright, Micro World Defense, press X to start. You are the last. Cool. Rotate left and right. Okay. So I feel like I'm supposed to be able to, like, move around. Okay. I haven't yet figured out how to move forward yet. At this point, I'm just button mashing. Ah, there we go. Ah! Okay. I wish I could do WebGL for my game, but it doesn't play well with audio thread manipulation. Yeah, that's actually like one of the few places where you can't do WebGL. Yeah, so the with this game, there's a lot of like I'm sitting here waiting, I'm sitting here waiting, I'm sitting here waiting, and then from my perspective, 50 enemies spawned on the screen at once and killed me. So, you might want to check your spawner. I assume that is a bug. Yeah, it's waiting, you know, this is a little long to wait to play the game. Come on. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think your control is a little busted. I'm having a lot of trouble with it. I'm trying to think of anything that could be going on, but I don't know what's going on in the back end. So yeah, definitely speed up the beginning. There needs to be spawns happening within the first 5 seconds, but they need to be like trickling in and then gradually increasing the rate. And it looks like your core game loop might have a major bug, because it just sort of kicked me out. Music is pretty good, though. Like, very chill music. So, that is Micro World Defense by Sax Ops. Music from Purple Planet. Got it. I set the nickname variable you may need to... Okay. Alright. Tiny Hero. Suggestions how to make it better. Special attack stuns enemies and bosses. It's good to stun an enemy when they get close. Bosses are easier if you keep them stunned, and use a normal attack when they are stunned. Got it. I will try and remember all that. Oops. I wanted to do the download. This is a very cohesive, like, 90s art style, so I can totally appreciate that as a child of the 90s. Is this Construct? Oh, Godot. Got it. I've never used Godot. I've just heard really good things. Got it. I Neat. I'm just gonna max out attack. There we go. So yeah, so far the art style is really good. I can really appreciate the art style. As far as the core engagement is concerned, I think you have a really good start. There's a lot of deep strategy to this. I'm having a little bit of trouble on my end just learning which enemies are the ones I need to attack, and also talking while I'm doing the stream, because I'm not good at that. This is Archetype. Oh, gotcha, you're the dev. Very cool. You know, the art style's really good. I'm going to keep talking about the art style, because it's really good. There's obviously a lot of deep strategy that goes into this that I may not be able to fully appreciate while I'm streaming. Yeah. I can see the strategy that goes into it. There's a lot of, like, when certain enemies pop up, you have to ignore others. Cool. No, that's pretty cool. I want to spend more time with it. Because I think that there's a lot of fun to be had with this. HEI makes enemies makes faster enemies with slower. It's not too clear. Got it. Huh. I'm trying to think of. I have weird ideas, but nothing concrete. I mean, this is a really good core. You know what I think would help? Having some sort of persistence between gameplay of, like, as every time you restart, maybe you hold on to, like, 1 XP and you can buy up, like, your soul status or whatever you want to call it, so that a certain percentage of the XP you gain carries over to the next game. That would sort of help the replayability. That would sort of encourage me to put more time into it. And it doesn't have to be very much, but, you know, like, at a certain percentage of XP, you gain a starting amount. So after, let's say, 4 waves of level 1, you start at level 1 to begin with. And you have more points to put into the character to start to make getting to the later levels easier. I think that would extend your replayability by a huge amount. Especially as people just grind these, the first section of the game. They kind of already understand this strategy for the slimes. I occasionally have good ideas. I occasionally have really terrible ideas, as my designer friends will tell you. But yeah, no, that one was pretty effortless. This is the one that's going to screw me. So maybe having some, like, very small persistence that moves across various lives. I think that would really help your replayability. Great job with the game, though. This is really good. I'm enjoying this. I'm actually going to put this on my list to revisit it later with a designer friend of mine. Because I want to sit down with him and see what his thoughts are. Because I think that he would probably enjoy this quite a bit. There's a lot of deep strategy that goes into this, and I can see that. So kudos to Bad Cat and or Archetype, who's the dev, who's in chat currently. It's very good. Dragon Slay. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a bowl of salad. Alright. Strangeness. Whoa, that is in fact very strange. Let me check my notes in this game really quick. For streaming, I'd recommend post-jam version, even if it means you don't rate me afterwards. Post-jam version should have much better difficulty curve. That said, if you'd rather do bug fix instead, it's up to you. I'll be at work during stream. Got it. Well, I'll give it a shot. I'm going to do the jam version. Actually, you know, I'll do the bug fix version. I actually think it's okay to fix, like, totally game-breaking bugs for the jam version. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's good that you label them. I also labeled them in mine so that people who are purists can play the pure version. Alright, strangeness. Oh my god. Alright. Movement. Shift right. Got it. I don't think that did anything. I'm dead. Yeah, no, so I think bug fixes are fine within a certain, you know, reasonableness. Oh no, I am now dead. And trapped. Cool. Try that again. Cool, I've got one. I've got two. There we go. I'm probably going to play about 3 levels of this. I think I understand everything that's going on. Although, I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to get over there. I think I have to stun him there. Wait, what? Weird. Okay. There's only one lock, so I have to determine which one is the most feasible route, and I think I just found it. Oops. Crap. Cool. I now know what to do. Yeah, I mean, so, looking at the game from a critical perspective, obviously, like, the art style could use a little bit of tender love and care. Sound is decent. The puzzle elements are pretty good. I have no real complaints with the puzzles. They're you know, pretty thought-provoking. Oh, I have no rocks this time. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Can I walk in? Do I walk? Here's a question. Do I walk into him first? No. Yeah, so I gotta time that better. Yeah, there's a lot of movement depth. That I'm having trouble mastering. Dragon's Lay says, I was about to play Atlantis, but then realized I can't watch this stream at the same time, so torn. You can push rock. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. That makes my life so much easier. Except I'm still an idiot. See, I think the character controller is a little squirrely. I've had a couple games now where it is just a little hard to control the character. Cool. I think that's where I'm gonna stop. There's some really good elements to this. I assume these guys you don't want to be looked at. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of puzzle elements. I think you might have a really good time waster like mobile game. And I'd be curious to see where you went from here, because I mean, you obviously have a lot of work put into it. Ah, okay. Yeah. One of the things that's not exactly clear is who, like, do I move first and then the other character? Or vice versa? It actually looks like I move and they move at the same time, so it's kind of hard to judge the strategy. If I might recommend syncing up the movement times so that when I move, and then they move, and making that very clear so that I can walk into what they're looking at and then they kill me. If you were to separate it maybe by adding maybe a half to a full second between the player taking their action and the monster doing the effect, it would be more clear to the player. That, you know, I don't know, I think you programmed it in Ruby, I see ruby.bin or /bin. If you can add like a half second or a full second between that, it will become infinitely more clear to the player what the turn order is. But other than that, you've got a really good game. I enjoy it from the core. It has some really good puzzle design and some good aspects to it. So I'd be curious to see what you did with it further. Yeah. But I think that's all the time I'm going to devote to it for now. I did enjoy this, though, so kudos. So that is Strangeness by Philamori and Lost Wombat. I think Philamori reviewed Atlantis the other day. All right, Drone. Oh, I was looking at this the other day. It's a procedural audio game. Is there something you want me to focus on? 14th century trade relations between England and France. I don't know a tremendous amount of their 14th century. I can tell you a lot about their 20th century, though. But give me 1 second. Let's see. Much of the trade with France. Rural, large amount of trade came from eastern towns, manufacturing. Cloth being imported to England. Rabbits were introduced from France. Got it. So it looks like the French were doing that. Hi. So my fiance's walked into the room. I know you guys can't see because the camera's off. I've been asked to pay special attention in this game to the trade relations between Britain and France.
That sounds like exactly your thing.
Yes. So I'm very quickly doing that. I think I have now paid enough special attention to the trade relations between Britain and France. So I'm now going to download a procedural audio game that you may want to sit in for. Alright. So this is Drone. This is a procedural audio game, which I'm super jealous of because I was trying to learn procedural audio the other day. And could not master it because I don't understand music, but Mel does, and she's in the room with me. So if you hear her voice, this is our graphic artist and music artist and just awesome person.
Procedural audio, huh?
Yep. It's really cool.
Oh, nice. Lydian. Do Lydian.
Do Lydian?
That's cool.
All synths are generated in real time. That's really cool. We've actually got the dev in the room, it appears. So if you have any questions, because I'm so dumb with music, it just sounds awesome to me.
Well, it looks like he's given you the option to control the scale pattern. That's what the Lydian is up there.
Mm-hmm.
The pattern sounds like rhythmic. I like that. It sounds like it returned to the first pattern.
Yeah.
Alright, now earlier you were able to set something by clicking on the...
Right here.
Change the scale pattern again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the pattern.
No, sorry, the scale.
Okay. Just the one that you want me to click to?
Mix it in. Why not? Okay. So what they're doing is they're blocking out possible note patterns.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's grayed out. So I think if you go back to chromatic, you'll have the whole screen. Yeah. Patterns automatically switch.
Yeah.
Does it always default to the first pattern?
I think it's looping through.
Ah, I see.
It seems to be looping through. It goes from pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, pattern 4.
How much control do you have over, it looks like what you could consider the melody is flashing for you.
Mm-hmm.
So how much control do you have over changing that?
I don't know.
Nothing. It looks like you're just playing.
Yeah. All the notes are stored as relative scale degrees that get filtered by current mode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha. This is pretty neat. Like, for me, I want to see what's going on under the hood. I really want access to, like, the source code and just to, like, understand how this is being done. I think for you, as a musician, this is more fascinating, yeah.
It's interesting. I think that as an interface that I could play with, I would be more interested in being able to use the letters on the keyboards in order to play with it rather than a mouse touch, because that would give you a little more control.
Code is on Bitbucket. Cool.
Oh, good.
I'll have to hit that up later. I'm really, really interested in the code part, and you're really interested in the music part.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So,
Big surprise there.
what I might do is, I think I'm going to add this to our best of.
Okay.
Because, you know, I haven't talked to you yet, but I'm going to try and get you, me, Christian, and Aubrey together and do a best of video where we go over
Each one of the highlights.
each of the highlights for all of the various games.
I would like that.
And
this is one I would want to sit down and look at for a while to see everything that was going on in it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I'm really fascinated by it. I just kind of want to watch it forever. You're gonna mess with the...
If I can remember... Oh, Persian. That's unusual. I don't see that very often.
That's really cool.
It's peculiar to see notes arranged in a honeycomb pattern. It's not something I'm used to.
I think I've seen an instrument that was arranged like this.
It looks like it would be fun to play if I had a touch screen.
Yeah.
It looks like it would be a lot of fun to play.
While I've got him in the room, I think if you released a mobile tablet version of this, that would be a lot of fun to mess with, especially if it reacted to the touch, and, yeah, this is really cool. I think that would be my suggestion, is go with it, like, make a tablet version of it, and see what you can get accomplished. I know that sometimes tablets aren't very good with the audio threading, so you gotta sort of do research, but I'm really fascinated by this, and I think Mel is too.
Definitely fascinated by it. You'll have to tell me what you find out when you get the chance to look under the hood.
Yeah, I want to look under the hood.
Do that before we do our best of, so you have more material to talk about.
Okay, sounds good. Well,
I like this.
I like this a lot.
Thank you for pulling me in for it.
Yeah, no problem. So that was, I can't remember the name of it because I'm so fascinated by it. That's Drone, by Atmospherum, who's in chat currently. That was really cool. Could you post the Bitbucket link? I'd love to just understand how you did all that. Oh, source code. Derp. Cool. I think I'm going to add this to my best of. This was really cool. I really enjoyed watching all this. Probably some of the neatest audio stuff I've seen all jam, and I hope you place very well in that category, because that was really cool. Dragon Slay, my internet is garbage. It's either playing like it's a minute back in time or at 240. I'm sorry, man. On my end, the stream health is good. It looks like I'm moving at a pretty good clip. So I'm sorry that the stream isn't working for you. Atmospherum, awesome. Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. No, I'm really excited about this. I think that so far as innovation and audio are concerned, I hope you place very, very high, because this was just absolutely great. All right, Small Planet Tycoon. Created in C++. That is always fun. For those who are in here, who are watching, I usually, probably after the 2 hours it takes for YouTube to buffer the video, I'm going to go through and clean up the video a slight bit, and then I'll be posting a link on all of your pages, and you guys are welcome to use any part of the video that's your game for anything, any marketing, any whatever. I don't mind at all. It's free game, and just I forget what the license is. I think Creative Commons. You are welcome to use any aspect of it for those things. All right, did it work? Yes. All right. Oh god, I have to type in my window width. Hold on, he actually told me what he recommended. 1280 by 720. Might I recommend that you have that done already by the game? Just assume that they can support this resolution. Alright. This is neat insofar as... Okay. I want to find the most optimal places. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that atmospheric, or Atmospherum's drone game. That was really cool. I've got that music stuck in my head. Potato field. Going back to Ireland, folks. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't look good. Oh my god. Skyscraper. Okay. There's a really neat clicker element, unfolding clicker element to this game. I think if I were giving advice, the first would be hide everything you can't currently afford. Just like at the start, you only afford, basically you only show the forest. Then when you can afford it, the wood house, then when you can afford it, the wood barn, and start unfolding what you can see. I think that would help significantly. Let's see. Weak fabric. I don't know if there's a way to destroy stuff. Is it this? Yes. Your planet has been explosion. I think that is unintentionally funny. Cool. Yeah, so here's what I recommend. The first, looks like you start with 100. I would knock that down to 10. Personally. I would knock that down to 10, and I would let you place a forest. And, oh, the forest doesn't generate... Oh, that's... Okay, I understand. So you have to balance the... I got it. Okay, I didn't understand that to start. Cool. So I need more of the recycle icon. I don't know why the block of flats gives... Better forest. Awesome. I want a better forest. The other thing, I think allowing me to scroll like all the way up and all the way down might you know, it could stand to be a little bit different. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. Yeah, your planet has been explosion. I try not to make fun of games that were obviously made by devs who don't speak English. And I think that might be the case here. I'd have to check the dev name. Because I totally get it. Yeah, no, I mean, my suggestion would be maybe... maybe hide everything you can't see yet, and let it unfold for the player. That preserves the sense of discovery for people as they start to play, and as they learn the game. Fixing the scroll wheel would be helpful, but this is really cool. Like, you've got something neat that I think could make a really good unfolding game. So, kudos. I hope... also, the other thing, I hope to see it on tablet, because this is a good... this would be a good game for a tablet, because there's very little, like, drag, drop, or anything. No keyboard presses. It's just click thing, click thing. That's one touch is great for tablets. So yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. Those are my suggestions. I don't know if you're in the stream today. Triple I, or 3. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it's by Yukon W. And it's got a cat. Atmospherium says, it's a resource management jam game. That's pretty understandable, which isn't common. I have no money. I'm sorry. Someday, I hope to make money so that I can spend it on other people's jam games, but unfortunately, I have no money. It's very tiny. Excuse me. Alright. Neat. It's got good sounds. So the art style and the aesthetic are really good. Can I jump on the thing? Yeah! Screw you, snail. I'm a cat. We murder shit. Alright, so it had an arrow that points up. Oh, good. Yukon. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to say your last name. My game, so I just want to warn you, the audio is being completely redone, that I'm going to drop soon. I'm also changing a ton of stuff like dialogue system, lack of tutorial, and other stuff, so yeah, I hope you like it. Bad Cat, going to drop out of the channel. I'd love to play them as well as Atlantis. Will the Google list be up? Yes, the Google list will be up. With Yukon, yeah, I mean, I actually really kind of like the sound effects. But I understand if you have a different direction you want to bring them. Just, I actually kind of like them. There you go. Yeah, that was really good. It sounds almost exactly like what I feel like it should sound like. Just as a player, I go into it with certain expectations, and it sounds good. Also, the read the README for controls. Okay. I moved up here since I acquired wealth, but I forgot my prize diamond. Going down there is a chore. Could you get it for me? I assume the answer is yes. Yeah, no, it does. It sounds exactly like it looks. That is a good description. That was really cool. And I would trust Atmospherium. He seems to know audio. I think if he has one specialty, it seems to be audio. Alright, I will have to check the README for the controls, because I don't know how to activate anything. Space to jump, hit down to swap dimensions. Got it. There we go. Neat. Someone was really holding out for the swap dimensions category. Yeah. Sorry, I suck at these kind of games. Aw. I think I needed the bat. Yeah, I think I needed the bat to get on top of the... Oh, there we go. Cool, good level design. Cool. Get back here, snail. I want to kill you. I came up with this the day before to fit as many themes. Gotcha. That's fair. I mean, I guess that's legit. Ah, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. Aww. Neat. That's really cool. I was wondering how it would handle objects that were caught. This is really cool. This is really well built. Very well implemented. You obviously know what you're doing from a programmatic standpoint, so that's awesome. I think I think this is really cool. I haven't yet figured out certain things. I kind of understand this puzzle seems to be swapping on the fly. There we go. Neat. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, that's wicked cool. Wow. Yeah, so I think I'm definitely going to add this to my list of best of, because it's got a lot of innovative elements. It's well built. It's obviously a lot of thought went into the programming and the aesthetic. I'd be curious where it went. What you did with it, like moving forward. I don't know if you're looking to do anything with it. Ever since we moved out here, I can't help but feel so lonely. Game Maker Studio 2, that's cool. Boy, why are you killing my brethren? Are you a snail? Oh, this is where I came from. Yeah, no, this is really neat, man. I'm grooving to it. I think that it's awesome. I think Atmosphere is right. It does sound like what it looks like. And that's not an easy task, especially in a jam game. So, grats. I think I'm going to move on unless you have anything you want me to look at in particular. But this is really awesome. I really enjoyed this. And it's cool it was made in the new Game Maker. I thought that I was looking forward to seeing what the new Game Maker engine could do. And this is a good example, and I hope you move forward with it because it's a great looking product. Let me give you a second to catch up. If you have anything you want me to look at in particular, I am willing to do so. Neat. This is really cool. I'm really digging this. Max Conradell says, "Hi, just came around and saw you already checked out Space Raiders. Thanks for that and for the awesome feedback, also from you guys in the chat." There's a diamond to the left. Did I miss the diamond? Ah. It's up in... It's like weird Metroidvania, so there's a ton of upgrades. Got it. You know what's funny is I never played a lot of Metroid when I was younger. I am a child of the 90s, but it was just not a genre I spent a lot of time in. Oh, there it is. I did miss that. You got a jewel. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that so many people I know talk about Metroidvania games, but they've never actually played one, like the originals. You just like the idea. Yeah. I'm dead. That's cool. Oh, they're checkpoints. I was wondering what those things were. Yeah, this is neat. I'm really enjoying this. I almost don't want to move on to the next game, but at some point I'm gonna have to do that. You can give it to the old man to get double jumping. Got it. That will require me to go back and find the old man. Neat. Yeah, I mean, this is all around really well I'm really enjoying this. Oh my god, there's a thing there. I'm I'm gonna add this to my best of list because I want to go back and review it. I don't know if I said that earlier. I'm gonna probably sit down with my friend Christian, who's a really, really good designer, and he's probably gonna go totally crazy over this game because it seems really well constructed. There's some good ideas to it. The swapping mechanic, like innovation, I think you should score very highly on because that's really cool. And I think that Atmospherium was right. It does sound like what it looks like, so I hope that if you are changing the audio, you change it gently, because it's really good. Yeah, this is really cool. So, thank you for making this. This is really cool. I am very pleasantly surprised and sort of in love with it, and don't want to stop playing it. But I have to, because I've still got a ton of games to get through. So kudos, Yukon. I'm sorry, but I can't do your last name. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try. I'm very bad at names. Great job. That is an excellent game. Thank you for making it. And if you do me a favor, if you do a big update, send me a link, and I will totally give it a shot, because that is excellent. All right. Oh my God, yeah, we've had a number of submissions. All right. So, this is Antagonistic Hamburger Hill by Right to Bite, who I think is in chat with us today. Or was earlier. I don't know if he has since wandered off. While I'm downloading. I'm going to repost a couple things. Yeah, man, thank you so much. I think that was really cool. We've had a number of folks drop out, a number of folks join. So if you want to see what the games are and follow along, this is the list. If you would like to check out my game, I had to go. Oh, cool. So you are back now. I'm just posting a couple links that are useful for folks. This is my game, and I would be ever so much excited if you would give it a shot and give it an honest rate. We're very excited about it, and I'm hoping it does well. We're trying to decide if we're going to move forward with it, and it would be awesome to like. I'm not, rate decently well. I think top 100, top 200. We're sort of hoping. All right, cool. I think those are the two really important links. The other thing is, I'm going to be curating at the end of this, and I'll be posting a link to the video on your page. People are welcome to use the video for advertising or whatever they want. If I played your game, you are welcome to use my video to help you move your game forward. And I think that's the big spiel. Okay, Mikey K's Antagonistic Hamburger Hill. Was this 48 hours or 72? I didn't check. Compo, very cool. Yeah, 3D in the compo always impresses me. Alright. There is an errant hamburger. Okay. Right-click to assess the strategy menu. Neat. Okay. Chupachu, mine was a jam, but I made it in 48 hours. I didn't enter compo because a few assets, the screams, weren't made by me or my friend. Got it. So I assume the red ants are the warriors, and the brown red ants are the workers. Ah. Oh, I gotta lead it. Enemies coming from the north. I don't know which... Oh god, there he is. I don't know which direction is the north. So maybe a rotating compass. That would be helpful. There is sound. It may be too quiet. Authentic puke sounds. I thought that hit you. Yeah, there's some serious, like, puke and fart sounds going on here. Yeah, this is a neat take on a tower defense game. The camera is a little disorienting. And, the enemies coming from the north, I think, if we had a compass, it would be helpful to understand, like, what north meant. That is a very big beetle. Oh no! Yeah, the retching sounds are a little disorienting. It's definitely making me feel a little ill, which is probably what you're going for. Alright, I see the hamburger getting smaller, so that's good. I know that it's a combo, basically a combo game, but 48 hours. I'd love if you could, in a future version, have them actually, like, disassembling the hamburger. I think that would be really cool. Chupachu, I can't tell if the camera is parented to the bug or if the bug is... I think the bug is parented to the camera. That would be my guess. Just if I were making an educated guess. I think that the bug is just an animated thing and doesn't really... Oh no, that's not fair. Oh, every time I hit it, it gets smaller. That's not good. Yeah, this is neat. Gameplay is a little simple. I think if there's rounds, like if this is round 1 and I need to go do round 2, I think maybe making the rounds shorter, but I haven't seen enough to find out if that's what's going on. I also can't seem to trust my ants to guard the hamburger well enough. So I feel like I have to do all the work myself. Maybe making them slightly more combat effective. There you go. Rounds and upgrades seems like they would be good. Yeah, I mean, I think upgrades are a good idea. Also, there's definitely a couple times like that where it looks like I hit them and they don't die. I don't know if they've got more than 1 HP. Because sometimes it seems like I hit them once and they die, and then other times it seems like I hit them twice and they die. That was a miss, that was a hit. See, that looked like 1 hit and dead. So, I don't know what's going on with those. But maybe making it slightly clearer to the player when they hit by having some sort of effect or sound play. Yeah, Yukon. A nice a hit feedback system like flashing when a hit would be really nice, yeah. Or even just a sound. Like a sound when you successfully hit would go a long way. Because that first one I did looked like a hit. to my eye. Die, you beetle fucks. Yeah, I'm waiting for the burger to get eaten. But I definitely see the increase in difficulty. No, you die, you. The retching sound is really, really awful. Oh, I think that was me killing them. There we go. That was a good rush right there. I don't know if the dev is in the room right now. Are you still in here? I don't know if there's anything else you want me to look at in particular. Yeah. Just gonna spam workers because I feel like so one thing I've noticed, I really can't trust the defender ants to do anything. That's probably not what you intended, but I can't trust them. They don't seem to be very good at doing their job. But I do like the amount of 3D model and stuff that went into this. I'm always impressed by 3D modeling in jam games. You didn't want to taint the live feedback. No, that's fair. I think I'm just trying to, at this point, get down to where the burger's gone to see what happens. Which I know I could probably do by shooting it, but the completionist in me wants to see what happens. I'm hoping Super Beetle comes out when the burger's gone. Hamburger's over, 74%. A modest outcome. Yeah, so, since I've got you in here, I think my big complaint is I didn't feel like I could trust... I'm gonna mute the music. I didn't feel like I could trust the defenders to do a good job. They died really fast. They took a very long time to spawn. So it just sort of... it sort of felt like the defenders sucked at their job, so I felt like I had to do everything myself. Maybe making them slightly more combat effective would have been awesome. It would have made me feel like, yes, I can trust the system to do its job. I think you're right, maybe having an egg counter on the screen, and the other thing I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, having a compass to tell me which way is north, south, east, and west, that aligns to the north, south, east, and west in your game, that would be really helpful. Because I'm not able to tell what that is with what's on the screen. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty good. I had fun with it. And just because we were asking about it earlier, is the bug parented to the camera, or is the camera parented to the bug? And I'll, hopefully hear back. Tricky to balance player power versus AI. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a dangerous dance. Alright, next is Asteroid Hopper. bug is on camera. Cool. Got it. I was right. Alright, Asteroid Hopper by Yam? Iam? Cool. Ah, you are in chat. If I assume that was you. All right, Asteroid Hopper. Whoa. Okay. It is my game. Cool. So you're in chat. So the text is a little disorienting. Ah. Neat. I used to be very good at these games. It's been a while. Can't go right. Yeah, that was bad. Up. Nope. There we go. Neat. Is there sound? Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to unmute the sound. Alright, up, down. So right is the only direction. Ah. There we go. Ooh, what was that? I see the little yellow thing over there. I don't know what it is. Can you change directions? Oh, cool! Whoa, okay. There we go. That took me one go. I don't appear to be able to change direction in midair. No. Yeah, good job introducing concepts to the player. Ah, okay, yeah. Cool. I wonder how many levels are in this. So I need to... Chupachu, sweet 15 levels total, sweet puzzles. This looks like a blast. I love those ice puzzles in the Pokemon game, and this looks right up my alley. Yeah, this is really cool. I have no complaints. The art style is very solid. You've got a good sound aesthetic. I mean, I seem to be sucking at this puzzle. I'm having trouble visualizing how to solve it. Oh, yeah, the instant restarts are good, short iteration cycles. The music is reminding me of what is that show? Crap, I can't remember. Stranger Things. The music reminds me a little bit of Stranger Things. It's got that, like... There we go. I did it. It's got that, like, 80s aesthetic to it. Alright, so I assume that that's a spiky block and it will kill me. Yes. Sweet. Good introduction of a mechanic. Aww. So I'm close enough. I'm gonna try and beat the whole game. Crap. Yeah. I screwed myself. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so far, like, really great implementation. So kudos on the implementation. So good art style. Sorry for sucking. So that's how I gotta beat it. I gotta hit it once. Crap. Yeah, I have to hit it once some other way. I think this level is abnormally difficult. It might be. I really want to beat it though. I always feel like these games are mocking me. There's a little bit of frame rate dip. Yeah. I don't see any way of getting up here without. Alright, I think I might have a solution, so bam, 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 bam. There we go. Yeah, that was difficult. Good introduction of mechanic. That was very solid. Yeah, good job. That was awesome. Yeah. Oh, cool. I can start on those. Okay. I think I understand. Aw, okay. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming to the stream. The one portal is a little confusing. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Managing to wrap my head around it. I think this is a really good final level if you only have 15, because it's definitely, I think, the hardest. Alright, so I need to... Let me try walking backwards. I need to get here. I can come up. No. So I need to be right here. The only place I can get to there is from here, which involves breaking through here and not here. Got it. Yeah, there we go. Feels smart. Very cool. Yeah, that was really well done. The puzzles are very solid. I think the single portal, you may want to make that one a little bit, make it a different object, so that it's clear. Excuse me, how it's different from the other portals. But that's my only complaint. Very solid. I think you've definitely got some really good levels in there. That was really enjoyable, and I really enjoyed that. I have no real criticism other than that last portal. Neat. So, good job. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Alright, so that was Asteroid Hopper. Small planet? Nope. Quite simple. Cool. Yeah, sorry I can't give you more constructive feedback. I'm at a loss for finding anything wrong with it. Alright, Small Planet. This is by Zebra in Flames. I don't know if you're here today, but hi. Ah, okay. I've seen a couple of these. No. Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. I can't tell if this is multiplayer or not. Ow. But the other person is having just as much difficulty fighting me as I'm having fighting them. So the good news is that if it's not multiplayer, it feels multiplayer, so you could probably trick me into thinking it was. Neat. I think if this jam did one thing, it was really cement the, you should try 4v4 AI Team Deathmatch next game. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's really awesome. Oh my god. Come here, you bastards. I wish I could see what the other team was doing during the respawn. Oh, well, we won. That's okay. Yeah, like, no real complaints. This is pretty awesome. I think that it would benefit from a multiplayer. But the AI is good enough that and the controls are bad enough in a good way, that it makes me feel like the AI is another player. So, kudos on good AI design. Kudos on a solid control scheme. I don't really have anything I'm upset about. It's fun. But, you know, very, very simple, and I think you picked a small scope, and it benefited the game. So, congrats. We are down to our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to our last 5 games. I think I find this shape very unfortunate. I don't know if that's intended. Yeah, I don't have any money, unfortunately, to give you. Otherwise, I would. If I had $1 million, I would totally pass out money for Ludum Dare. So yeah, this looks like a Unity game. My general spiel is use Unity at its fullest and create for many platforms to get many eyeballs. Yeah, it's just, for me, that's a very unfortunate shape. All right. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Let me turn up the music a little bit. That's really awesome. It's a platformer, puzzle platformer with a really good 3D element to it. Yeah, good job on the art style. I'm having trouble differentiating the little red things from the big red things. But there's definitely a lot of thought that went into this. Oh, I can shoot. I didn't even know I could shoot. Okay. So this is another game that sounds like it looks. And that's really beneficial. You know, very good audio design, a good cohesive art style. There's definitely a lot of thought that went into these puzzles. Oops. Okay, I'll give it one more shot. I'm very bad at these kind of games. Yeah, this is really cool looking. I think shorten your iteration cycles, so when you die, let them start the level they left off at. Oh, I didn't even see those things on the ground. But I understand that you might be going for a limited life pool all the way across, so my suggestion may not work. Neat. I think this is where I died last time. Oh god, that scared me. Cool. Very cool. Very cohesive art style, very solid. It sounds like how it looks, which is good. I think that's really great art direction you've got, or sound direction you've got. It's a little difficult to figure out where the projectiles are and if they're going to hurt me. Likewise, it's hard to figure out when I shoot if it's going to affect what I'm aiming at. So maybe finding a way to make that slightly more transparent to the player. But otherwise, that's really solid. I'd expect to pay money for something like this, which I know for a jam game is about the highest praise you can get. So, like, kudos. That's really solid. All right, Murder Mitosis. It's a death dish match game for 1 to 4 players. All right, I'll give it a shot. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get through these last few games. Wow, this has got some really great menu design. Don't let them touch you. Make yours attack. Make them yours by pressing attack when they are close. Oh, it's WASD. Got it. I think I'm dead. Got it. Let me try that again. WSD to a space. Okay, I'm out. MaxCon Riddell says, "Okay, I'm out for today. Thanks again for the great feedback. These are some super cool games out there. Well done, everyone. See ya." Yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming. I see people are starting to log. If you want to shoot me a subscribe or something, I'm hoping that this next week I'm gonna get like another couple days of just high intensity, high quality streaming done. And it's awesome having other devs in chat where we can chat about what's going on. I'm going to give this one more try, because I'm also starting to get a little zoned out. Cool. Neat. Definitely like a neat play on what's going on. I'm having trouble with the controls, and I think this would benefit from probably some play sessions focusing on different aspects, but yeah, definitely a neat party game. I am having trouble reading stuff. I understand it's probably meant to be played full screen, but I find full screen breaks the stream. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna call that one good. This is neat. You slowly lose energy. The only way to is by eating small grape pellets that are... Oh, okay. I didn't even notice those. So yeah, feedback on those, maybe making them slightly more noticeable, but that's it. Neat. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any really good criticism for that one. It's very solidly constructed. Am I ready to lose a solid 3 or 4 minutes of my time? Sure. I'm not sure. Do I download both of these? So, Dragon Slay wants me to lose 3 to 4 minutes of my time. I'm curious what is going to do that. Yeah, the install is always a pain, because then I gotta go through and uninstall everything. Oh, okay, it's this game. Is this your game? Dragon Z-Lay? Or Dragon Slay? I don't know how you want me to pronounce it.
In case you couldn't figure that one out by yourself, your goal is to get to the blue doors and collect the 3 fuel rods on your way. Since this is a small planet, after only a few quote-unquote rooms, you will loop around back to this first room. Then you can enter the green door. But if you don't get all the fuel rods, you will have to go through all the rooms again to find them.
Okay.
Have you never played a video game before? You're supposed to not die. Have you never played a video game before? You're supposed to not die.
Alright. So, I haven't seen any fuel rods yet. I don't know if I'm missing them. Oh, there we go. I knew as soon as I said it I was going to find one. What are those?
Have you never played a video game before?
Okay.
You're supposed to not die.
I think, so, criticism, the character controller is a little squirrely, which I know is a descriptor I use a lot and doesn't mean a lot, but, like, the gravity is simultaneously really low and really high. Like, it's very difficult to jump up, and it feels like it takes forever for him to reach the max apex. And then I let go and it just plummets me to the bottom. So it's simultaneously floaty and very hard. The character controller also doesn't seem to like... I would recommend... Yeah, I get that. I was testing to see what happens if I got it without it.
Congratulations. You have successfully fallen into the core of the planet, where your skin will slowly melt off of your body as you shrivel up and turn into dust. You got one of the fuel rods. Congrats! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Alright. Yeah, I think the character controller... Oh god. What was that? It's like the British version of Microsoft Sam. Yeah, he's just sort of... I'm not really jumping, he's just sort of like... moving. So yeah, that's... I think my big thing is the character controller is definitely super squirrely. I'd love it if it were a little bit more consistent with what it does. So my example of this is the jumps feel like they're different every time I jump. And that's usually a problem with... There we go. Oh no! It didn't go all the way down. That sucks. And now I think it's jammed. Yeah, I mean that's definitely not okay. I'm really sad. It's definitely jammed. Okay. I'm gonna try dying.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You have successfully fallen into the core of the planet, where your skin will slowly melt off of your body as you shrivel up and turn into dust.
Alright, let me try... I wouldn't say it's like, it's definitely not the worst I've played this jam. I'm just having a lot of trouble, like, understanding certain aspects of what you were going for. I think it would be better if the character controller were slightly more usable. But yeah, no, I mean, Bad Cat's correct. We only had 72 hours, and we make the best games we can with our skill sets. So I'm certain that you did your best, and that's all that really matters in the jam. Most people aren't super hyper competitive, so I wouldn't worry about it all tremendously that much. I'm trying to give it a good shot. I'm just having a lot of trouble. The floaty jumps are throwing me off. Oh, I forgot I can pass through those. Come on. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with the character controller.
You got one of the fuel rods. Congrats! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Okay, yeah, so I felt the same way with the controller. I didn't have time to re-implement the jumping mechanic. You have no idea how. Got it. Yeah, this is Game Maker. I don't know either. If you want to leave some info somewhere, I can, our designer, Christian, actually worked in Game Maker quite extensively. He might be able to shoot you a quick, like, this is what I do. Because I don't know Game Maker. I'm Unity, Java, libgdx, those platforms. I haven't done Unreal yet. It's on my list. I've just been busy. So he would be able to tell you that. So if you want to leave your info or your Twitter or something, I can see what I can do about that. Cool. I'm gonna call it. I think the character controller is the chief culprit with this one. It's definitely, I think, the thing that you might want to focus on implementation. So yeah, if you want to leave your info, I'll try and send you some info if Christian is feeling up to writing a quick tutorial. I apologize about my Facebook. Alright, so that's a sassy platformer. I am down to my last 3. Terminant. Man, there's a lot of ant games this run. Yeah, man, thank you for making it. Go ahead and if you're feeling generous, give mine a try, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I apologize for Facebook. My roommate is moving out, and he's asking lots of questions to the household, so. Alright, Terminant. Yep, Unity game. So, standard WebGL spiel. Press space or enter to start the game. Whoa. Whoa. I'll turn that down a little bit. Oh my god. Wilhelm screams. Yep, sounds good. Thank you, man. I look forward to your feedback. Grappling hook. Shoot it with the right mouse button. I don't know what happened with that, but it apparently broke my grappling hook. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, I liked the grappling hook. That was a neat effect. Can I just run through the level? Oh my god. No one loves you. I guess I need to find the grappling hook. Ah, there it is. Oh my god. So I think, oh my god, as far as this is another game where the character controller is sort of, it's making it a little bit difficult to play. It definitely feels like the Unity standard first-person shooter character controller. And it tends to have some issues. One of which is the drag is not very good. Also, the Wilhelm scream, I don't remember what its copyright status is, but unless you are the dude from the 60s that made it, you know, definitely gonna have to opt out of audio. Okay. I'm going to give this one more go. So the character controller is very slippery. I'm having trouble determining where I am because of how the camera is oriented. I think the camera is slightly ahead of the character controller, and it's making it difficult to judge where I'm landing. I think what I'd do is I would tighten up the character controller, move the camera back slightly, since 90% of the movement is straight ahead. Yeah, I have an easier time jumping side to side and judging where I am than front and back. So I think the offset of the camera is making it difficult. The grappling hook is really cool, though. I thought that was really neat. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to give this one more go, and then I'm going to call it. Yeah, okay. So that's Terminant. Like, I think a solid concept, and I'm always impressed at 3D art in a jam game, so kudos. I think that the AI definitely needs some work. Oh, hey, look at that. As soon as I say I'm going to leave, I managed to get the grappling hook. Whoa. That is definitely broken. Cool. I managed to get through the game. Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I think the thing that's hurting is the character controller. Also, I don't seem to be able to quit because it's grabbing the mouse. There we go. Yeah, the thing that's hurting is the character controller. I think you should spend some time, you know, tightening up the movement, adding some drag, move the camera back slightly, because I think the camera is far out ahead on the z-axis from the character body. So it's difficult to judge where your body is when you're moving front and back. So when you're trying to platform, it's kind of hard. Also, it may be worth spending some time... excuse me, I've been streaming for 3 hours in this chair. I need to stretch. It may be worth trying to separate the feel of your character controller from the standard Unity character controller, because it definitely feels very... it feels like a standard Unity character controller. Alright, Twitch TV Chupachu Games. I think he is still in chat. Yes. So this is, you did Twitch integration. We were talking about this earlier. I don't know if this is still running. I might not be able to play this while on screen. I'll give it a shot. Neat. Type star commands. Type in star to spawn without the space. Followed by the IDs for the factions and number of troops. Neat. I may come back to this when I'm not streaming, but I'd love to chat with you on how you did the Twitch integration. That I've never been able to get that working on my end, so I'm kind of curious how you got it working, just as a programmer. Neat. Star spawn. Cool. No, that's really cool that you managed to that quickly integrate Twitch. Very cool. Okay, cool. I'll have to bug him later and see if I can get some info on how to do that. That's really cool. Yeah, if you want to just grab me some resources. I've always wanted to do a Twitch integrated horror game. It's been on the list of things I wanted to make, and I'd love to mess with it. Alright, final game for this stream is going to be Arlington Apple in an Interplanetary Pickle. That is an amazing name. It's a game for a classic console, the NES. How does it compare to the old school console games? How does it compare to modern title? Be awesome and have a nice day, not necessarily in that order. Cool. Well, the good news is I am a classic console gamer, so I can probably help you. Use it on a NES or a NES. Oh, it's got to use the NES emulator. I'm not sure if I can. But I'll try. Oops. Alright, alright, I'm trying to find the ROM. Download the ROM from our itch.io page. Ah, there it is. I'm just gonna grab this one. Top one seems to be the one I always go for. Invalid NES header. Okay. It looks like something's not working with your NES game. So, I don't know if you're in chat, Team Disposable. If you want with the, if you want when I do the stream tomorrow, you're welcome to resubmit, and I will attempt to play it, because I love NES games. I'm a NES gamer myself, NES gamer. So, I'd love to give it a shot and play it from that perspective, but I'm having trouble making it work, so, yeah. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. If you guys don't mind giving my game a shot, I'm going to post the link right now. It's Atlantis. I'd love your feedback. I'd love your comments. I'd love your ratings, and I'd love to just chat more with you guys. If you enjoyed the stream, give me a like, a subscribe, or whatever. I'm going to be doing this tomorrow, probably at the same time, because I am weird and am totally nocturnal, so I wake up at 3, so I will probably do one at 4 p.m. again. So, thank you guys. I hope you had fun at least, and thank you for making all these awesome games, because this has been a really solid set of games. Send me a PM on Twitch for integration help. Got it. I will do so. Cool. I have now sent that. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.